Can't lie, if you ain't smashed the like button, you're taking a piss. Smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts. Damn, man. Win, lose, draw, A's up to be threes up. All those things, man. Smash the like button. Taking the intro. You need. Who's this sheep? No, I signed this sheep. Who is this? Who is this? Where they find him there?
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on. People deluded, I'm back again, innit? Like, stress. I'm not surprised, but I'm disappointed, innit? Like Arsenal, let's be honest, we're built. This is our thing, unfortunately, man. This is us, innit? Like, you know it's coming. Nonetheless, it's weird. I don't even know what to say. It's like I'm deflated. I'm not deflated. It is what it is. You know, the world wants me. I'm not looking forward to Friday with rants. All I will say is people talking like we're not in the Champions League final. We are in the Champions League final, so no one can laugh at us. Have we not got Barcelona? Have Arsenal women's not got Barcelona? Listen, real hustlers don't stop. They keep going. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, man. I need to ease my way into this, man. Like, we're going live in the morning as well, for what it's worth. We're going live in the morning, probably like 10 a.m. I'm not going to sleep and probably until like 3 a.m. better yet. We got TikToks to make, YouTube shorts to make, content to pattern up. The grind don't stop. Pardon me, man. We'll get into it in a bit, man. But I want to hear you lot's thoughts, man. And excuse me for a sec, man. Bring your drugs, baby. I can bring them fine. Or whatever the hell French Montana said, bro. Whatever the hell he said, man. But that's the season wrapped, innit? Season's done, killies. Season's done, bro. Like, the season's done. The season's done. The one little bit of optimism. What's that? 3 semi-finals, penalty shootout, heartbreak. Big up David Raya for saving that pen as well. I will say that, referees on banter, because you see when he did the VAR thing, I thought, right, you're running us our pen. Yeah, we're doing this. And I see, that's the one thing I'd say. Big up David Raya. Big up Lewis Kelly for busting case. Saka might have missed the tap-in, but he scored in a big game. I'm leaving with something. But dark. They meant that dark, man. Like, I need to gather my thoughts. I'll be honest with you, because, like, you know, when, like, I'm doing the calculations, I'm definitely gonna watch the game again, and yeah, man, we ain't got this, PG, man. We ain't got this, man. We ain't got this, bro. Where he's at? I'm here, man. I'm here. I didn't snake you, man. Like, I'm trying to get paid, bro. Live in 2 hours. Red Army girl. We're live, man. We're there, man. We're there. Pardon me. Would have rather gone out to Madrid. Dead that. Fuck that. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that, man. Like, that means going out in the quarters. We went out in the semis. It is what it is. Credit to PSG. That's the first thing. You got to be gracious. Same way you need, all my players need to be running Liverpool, their guard of honor. Credit to PSG. Mbappe, you will win the Champions League one day, but it's looking fugazi for you. Credit to Luis Enrique, because what have I said before this whole thing? I know it's irrelevant to a degree to football, but considering what happened with him, he losing his young daughter, what he's doing as a manager, what them man are doing at PSG, fantastic. It's like what Arteta is doing on steroids with wavy players and whatnot. The one thing I'll say to my players, I won't quite say Spartan, but the level beyond Spartan. I ask for some pride. I ask for you to go out like some real G's. I asked for you lot not to get embarrassed. And like last year, it is an improvement. We didn't get embarrassed, but unfortunately, we're out in it. And credit to PSG, the tactics, everything the players did, everything Luis Enrique did, all of those things. But much like the FA Cup against Man United, credit to them for dumping us out. The League Cup semi-final against Newcastle, credit to them for dumping us out. The Premier League, credit to Liverpool and whoever finishes above us, if they finish above us, and obviously PSG. But before I look at them teams, I give them their credit. But before I do in-depth analysis of these teams, bro, it's on brand. We shoot ourselves in the foot. We do. I was watching that game like I've done numerous times, people. And again, I'm about to moan about something that is irrelevant to the game because the market isn't dead. Brother, you need a striker, fam. You need like Berta. Arteta can't sign no dickheads no more, man. I'm not gonna say names, but like you can't sign no more dickheads, man. Like you need a serious striker. You need a serious left winger. You need more depth in midfield. You need a number 6 as well. You need bare things. You need bare things. It's commendable, but I'm tired of this glorious loser shit, this mighty duck stuff. Like it's getting over the line business. It's another year that's gone above us. Now I will give the play. Well, what I would say, the two legs. Ultimately, football's decided at both ends. We should have conceded a lot more against Paris Saint-Germain at our place. Arguably today as well. We should have put a lot more in the back of their net. We haven't defended as good as we can. We ain't got the gunman up front. We don't have them in the, as we keep saying, in the Premier League. Sometimes across a 38 game period, there's games where you're just going to be shit. You need players to get you out of it. Saka obviously scored, missed a tap-in, but there's 5-6 man marking him. Where's the other killies then? Where are the other tugs? It's on brand. We knew this going into the game. It was a better performance. They knew they had to perform better. They knew they had to. They knew what they had to do in it. Like it is what it is, man. First 20 minutes, I give the boys that quality. Not even quality, but quality. You know. And again, goals change games. Not digging anyone out, but Odegaard, I thought it was good. I'm not gonna lie. I thought, yo, Rotunda, Remontada is happening. We're live. I'm seeing Odegaard strike the ball like a grown man, which I haven't seen for time. No, none of that toddler stuff. You know, Rice went close with a header. I think Martinelli might have had an effort. You know, a couple of half chances here and there. We was doing the Stoke thing. You know, like Thomas Partey. We learned from Bournemouth with Semenyo. He's doing the long throws. He's trying. Big up Donnarumma as well because I still think he needs to kick on and stuff. Big up Donnarumma, bad boy keeper. He deserves to, you know, bad boy keeper. Saved a big save from Bukayo Saka. Big up my keeper, David Raya, as well for the penalty. But, brother, ultimately, we performed a lot better first 20 minutes, you know. Don't get it twisted. I don't think we was under pressure like I thought we would at any point in the game. But going into the game, you know, there's going to be moments where the other team's going to have you penned in. First 20 minutes, arguably, I thought we started well. We're looking like we're with this. We're having 1-2 half chances. The only issue really and truly is on the counter attack. Then what do you see in the 27th minute? You know, I say again, it's dumb. It's dumbness, really and truly. And this is what football is about: giving away an idiot free kick. Obviously, Fabian Ruiz is not being closed down. He's done brilliant, and you lot know I'm a big fan of Fabian Ruiz. He should be at our football club. We're 2 goals down. Now, credit to the boys. I don't think you crumbled at that moment, but it is what it is. In fact, furthermore, because those of you know, I was doing the talk sport watch along. Big up to you lot. Obviously, I couldn't breathe it, but big up to you lot that are here now because I appreciate the fact that you still fuck with me. Big up you lot that were probably there. I hope you was there. If you weren't, then we're here now, innit? But if I draw for my notes, because I don't know if it shows it, but I'm actually making beer notes when I'm there. And I've got bare notes. We need to draw for the receipts. We need to. So yeah, going into the game, I'm there thinking if I'm looking for any optimism, PSG have lost prior to this game, obviously, 3 semi-finals on home soil. Unfortunately for my club, we've only progressed out of 2 of the last 11 of such people. Obviously, we know we need to react. Again, looking at the first game, we need to take our chances. We need to thank the Lord we didn't concede a lot more. We need to obviously be a bit more compact and a bit more resolute defensively. We need to take our chances. I think the first game was more of a, you know, you were seeing Luis Enrique interchanging midfielders. That the system is wavy. Luis Enrique is wavy. Arteta, if you want to keep it moving, Enrique, come, man, come. Let's do this, bro. Berta and you could do this. Let's do this, man. Build up play as well. The press, you know, evading their press and obviously pressing them better. It was better. You know, we went back more. I think, Mikel, watching the watching for a second time the first game, I think Mikel Arteta tried to be too smart in the press. We tried to do a 3-man press. It didn't work. In the first game, you saw us go to a 4-2-3-1. We kept elements of that. We pressed a lot better. We were a bit more solid defensively. Yada, 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 innit, people? And I think we offered a lot more than I would have thought. First 17 to 20 minutes, I think we had half chances. It was a fast start. Or, Donnarumma was forced to make a big save from Odegaard. I think we had PSG under the cosh. I think, again, PSG with Doué on the counter-attack. If you're Luis Enrique and you're thinking about the final against Inter, across the 180 minutes you've played against Arsenal, there's half chances that you man need to finish, really, really and truly. I think we pressed well. I do think we was giving the ball away cheaply at times. Saliba did it once and Doué allowed us. 27th minute, though, one little half chance. Fabian Ruiz puts it in the back of the net. That's what good teams do. That's the territory we're in. And Mikel Arteta, there's a lot for you to learn. I'm not even trying to be respectful or disrespectful to Mikel Arteta, but you've got Inzaghi, you've got Luis Enrique, you've got Hansi Flick, you dumped out Carlo Ancelotti. But if you're going to get to the latter stages of these things, you're going to be playing some big boy managers with some big boy tactics, etc., man. So yeah, half time, ultimately, we're a goal down, innit? We're a goal down. Like, we played well, we played a lot better, but we're a goal down. This is tournament football. Either do the business or come out. Second half, I don't think we came out, if I'm honest, as good as we could, people. Football, unfortunately, is decided in both ends. I feel at half time, I was more of the thinking of this kind of showed the good, bad, and the ugly. I personally think we've conceded 2 very silly goals. Bad boy finish from Hakimi. Partey, I don't know what you're doing. I think you were superb in the first half. I think you was horrible in the second half. And I feel this is why we need depth, because is there any coincidence? Partey is back. We can go back to what we was doing. Why do you think we pressed better and we looked a bit better? Rice is back in the 8. Partey's back in the 6. Marino's back up front. The men are doing what they need to do. We need depth. We need quality. We need players capable of individual brilliance, because we've got about 2 players, Max, Declan Rice, and Saka. They're the only ones. I actually think Martinelli played a lot better. But again, Martinelli, bro, like, it's the same old, man. Big up Trossard for his little, back in his role, super sub cameo. Got a bit of fortune, but big him up, squared for Saka. And at that point, I thought we was in. And there was a period where it's a bit of a weird one, because in the second half, there was a moment where I feel the first 10, 15 minutes, it's not that we gave up, but we was off the pace. Then we was kind of accepting of the result. Then we kind of turned up the pressure, obviously, to get that goal that, it's nice to see, for your sake, Mikel Arteta. We've actually got a goal in the semi-finals. Then, obviously, it is what it is. Like, we're out. The season's over. Like, the one little chance. The football gods don't rain on us. We're not going to win a Champions League like what you've seen Chelsea do twice, like what you've seen City do, like what you've seen Liverpool do, like you've seen the jammy on 1999 for Man United. I'm sour. Or Russia, was it Russia 08? We need to be perfect. And let this serve as a reminder that we've got a good foundation. We've got a good base. We've got many good positives, but the little negatives, they're going to keep shooting us in the foot. If nothing changes, nothing changes. It was a mess in the summer, being proactive in terms of recruitment. We did nothing in January. And despite that, with all the injuries, we're still second in the Premier League for now. We still got to 2 semis and we still shot ourselves in the foot in the FA Cup. I'm not saying that to say we're good. I'm just saying, imagine you put your best foot forward. You actually recruited what you needed to recruit. The manager done what he needed to have done. I'm not onto him for subbing out Timber for Ben White, because that needed to happen. But if I'm honest with you, Arteta, I think you should have thrown the kitchen sink, man. Why am I not seeing Wanyeri? I'm not even saying I want Zinchenko, but why are you not throwing Zinchenko? I actually think Odegaard, the bar is in hell. Don't get it twisted. But it was more of a reaction from Odegaard. Why has he got 90 minutes? At some point, man, I have to see something. Recruitment's one thing. There's a lot for you this season, Arteta, whether it's trusting your players more, rotating in and out. Arteta, you love too many reballs, bro. And I'm speaking more general. You love too many reballs. And until these things change, unfortunately, it's going to continue to be a Mighty Ducks thing at this football club. It genuinely is. I'm not going to lie. Smash the like button, man. If we had a striker, we might have, man. Any striker, whether it's Gyökeres, Sesko, this one, that one, Joe Bloggs that's playing in Africa, Asia, South America, whatever striker Arsenal are looking for. If you genuinely look at that front line, and I'm not getting at Marino. I think he was all right today. You had a chance as well. If you genuinely are a bad boy striker, and number 9, like a proper number 9, yeah, you got to be able to heat maps and assist and pull out to the channels. But if you're a proper number 9 and Arsenal are interested in you and they're talking with your agent and you're considering signing for us, and you want to sign for us, I'm not speaking about you lot. If you're a striker thinking genuinely about you're not going to get first team football and I don't think I can play, fuck off. Fuck off. Pardon my language. Fuck off. There's no way on God's green earth. I actually think it's kind of it's on brand. We know we can compete against big teams. We know we never got embarrassed, but we're never on the right side of the fine margins. Unfortunately, this game was on brand. The good, the bad, the ugly. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like it firmly is what it is. Like didn't take our chances, didn't defend well enough for the goals. Better performance from last week, especially the first 20 minutes. But ultimately, winners win, losers explain, winners paint the narrative. This is knockout football. In many ways, the best team does win the Champions League, because if any team wins the Champions League, you can't tell them they weren't the best team in the competition. Whatever way they did it, I don't even know how many teams enter the Champions League from the league phases or previously the group stages. If they win it, you can't tell them anything. But we all know that's not necessarily the case. Real Madrid, not to discredit them, that's what you need to do. Get over the line. We competed. I'm sure I ain't even seen the statistics, but I'm sure the statistics, there's nothing beyond the obvious. The fact that they won, they scored more goals than us. We're in it, but we're not getting over the line, bro. Deluded, did you see Rance on his watch along today? He's waiting for Friday stream, bro. It's going to be peak for you in League On. Big up League On, big up Rance. It's cool, Rance. No disrespect, bro. No, Rance got family. No, it's football banter. We're not accepting no Rance slander on my platform. That's my guy, man. It's football banter, bro. That Bellend was hiding from his punishment. Are you calling me one? I know you're not calling me one at 12 a.m. in the morning on the internet. A's up till he frees up. Regardless, you can banter me. Arsenal till I die, bro. A's up till he frees up. We lost and what? And what? We lost and what? You never seen your team's never taken an L before. Hit me, not the play. Hit the players, because I never played still. But yeah. Fucking hell, man. I want you to get Alex, Babs, Watts, and Canton to issue public apologies for insults and smears they spread about Arteta critical fans, after which side has been proved more accurate. Listen, big up Babs. Big up my guy, Tom. No, listen, Tom is my Achilles. And big up Alex. They're all cool. What Dave said, I don't know. I can only be accountable for what I said. Big up Inner Circle, though. Inner Circle, you're vexed, you know. I see one of your comments before I went live. You're like, oh, it's like being in the calf with three, man. You know, I love you, DG, which big up you, Inner Circle. You know, I got love for you, man. I hope to get in your black cab one day. You know what? I've never been in a black cab. Unless when I've been with my white friends. I've never been in a black cab. Someone said Egal blame Havertz's injury for this loss. Egal's my guy, but this is why I tell man, be easy when man I talk about domination. Spurs can win Europa, bro. Like, I'd rather United, but that's their business, man. I don't really care about that. Like, I only care about my own football club. Like, I got fucking big up D's, a Crystal Palace fan. It's all love. I got Crystal Palace fans chatting shit. By all means, run the banner. Fucking hell. Like, as vexed as I am as an Arsenal fan, you will die for this. You will die for this. You will die for this. And look at Wheezy, man. A's up till he frees up, bro. And what? And what? Because you lot can say a lot about me. You know I love my club. And what? And what? It's A's until we freeze up. What? We lost. What now? What now? What now? Yeah. So I meant to disown my team. Where's my PSG thing? We're going to do it. This is our time. Hey, Wheezy, you're a liar. You never heard me say that. You never heard me say. We do have to hold that. But you never heard me say it. Don't lie on the guy. By all means, banter me. But don't tell lies, man. God's watching, man. And it's cool because some of you lot are laughing at Arsenal. Your girls are cheating on you. HMRC is going to say they deserve peace. Their misfortune is going to happen. In life, why do you think I don't laugh at people? Because when you start laughing at dons, things go wrong. If you've got a car, by God's grace, your insurance goes up. By God's grace, there's a puncher. Some level of inconvenience. Even little things like some of you are going to work. I hope your trains are cancelled. Not Arsenal fans. I'm getting cramp as well, man. Well, you lot, big up Sam of TalkSport, yeah? Was you lot on TalkSport when he was asking me the Arteta thing? I fully went into PR mode. Oh, man, sorry, people, man. My hamstrings are killing me. Arteta, you need to stop signing dickheads, man. You need to, bro. There's so much this club needs to arrest, and unfortunately, the players are going to have regrets, but my energy is more with the recruitment because it's not good enough, bro. That Saka miss, we have to hold that, man. I'm not even upset. I'm not upset, but I'm upset, man, because I think about what could have been. I'm a lot calmer because for me, there's no God-given right to win games. There's no God-given right to get through to finals. We all know. I've been very critical. I've praised what I think deserves praise at this football club. I've asked questions, and I still will continue to ask questions about this football club. But I wanted a performance. As I said, I don't feel it's a Spartan performance. But I don't know. What would you look like? Spartans here, the level they're in it. There was amicable in it. Like you didn't shit the bed, but you didn't go through. I wouldn't. I've always been a pretty humble fan, man. But I hear it, man. Much love, DG. The horse has been kicked dead at this point, but we've consistently been at least one player short every transfer window. Should have got another midfielder this season. We got Rice. Tell them again. Tell them again. It wasn't meant to be. The script wasn't written for us. We beat big Madrid, mate. It's our time. Alcohol local. It has to be painful. Now, you know what? It's painful, but it's not painful, Killy. Like it's one of them ones. We started well, needed to take one of those. Exactly, goals change games, bro. Like it's all fun and games, huffing and puffing, but you need to get the goals. And we signed up for this when we didn't do what needed to be done in the summer. We weren't proactive in that. We didn't do what needed to be done in January. It's courageous, and you will. Well, I can't say we'll always get to semi-finals, but and I won't. But this Premier League race hasn't been a race, but you will be in and around. You lot that understand football, banter aside, you know what I'm talking about. You'll be in and around. You'll huff and puff. Things will be cool, but when it's crunch time, bro, and you remove the romance, at the end of the day, no matter how much football advances and there's inverted fullbacks and goalies you can play and defend strikers you got to defend, bro. Everyone's got to do the job. You need strikers who can score goals. You need wingers who can consistently take on their men with great decision making. You need midfielders who offer you something. But Partey, you was local. You were shit in the second half, in my opinion. Rice, you was doing what you needed to do. Odegaard, it was better, but bro, it's still shit. Are we gonna? I got time for Saliba, but Saliba, you need to. You can go Madrid and do your thing, but you need to be easy. I'm not gonna lie. You need to be easy. Saka was dead till he scored, man. He scored, man. Dark days again and again. Can't take this anymore, bro. What do you mean you can't take this, bro? Like you ain't seen. Pause for that. Like you ain't seen us get bought by Bayern. We've seen mad things as Arsenal fans. This is light work, man. This pain ain't nothing. If life was different, I wouldn't know if I could last the distance. Word to miss, man. As long as you smash the like button, man. That's what next. But I'm not Dre. You're a horrible guy. You're a horrible guy, man. There's no next year. Shout out to you, man, who watched this. I went gym. This coach ain't it. Social James, are you proud of saying you didn't watch your team? The next person you say Saka is world class. Nicholas, I'm not gonna lie, you're the same guy who tells me not to go on talks, but I'm not taking you in. Big up Bakayo Saka. Oh, here we go. Vern Wrighty. Man looking like young Jeezy and that. See why God made you bold? I can't lie. Don't pause your wavy bold, but you see why God made you bold? You're a twat, mate. Hope you enjoyed that Madrid trophy, you mugs. Skrilla, fuck off, mate. You don't see tears over here. Not good enough today. No plan B. Once we didn't score in the first 10, that was it. Opportunities don't present themselves like this too often, and you have to find a way to take them. We don't do that. Tyler, you're right. But what I would say is, if we get beyond the obvious, yeah, and we forget the fact that we played Paris Saint-Germain today and his semi-finals and everything, if you just looked at that paragraph and you put that on a wall, how many times could that be applied to several games this season? And you know what pisses me off beyond the obvious? Now you're going to start to see Wanyeri play. Now you're going to start all the things you've been asking the gaffer. Now you're going to see it. DG send the Addy will Uber you some liquor. What's going on, people? I'm watching the Deluded. I can't lie. All the trolls, Woozy, Marcel, Jonan. At least with you, man, it's actually funny, bro. If you're gonna if you lot are recruiting dons to do the banter thing, at least make sure it's funny. This ain't making no sense. That don't even make sense, fam. What's going on? My summer is complete. Pre-Haaland City couldn't win the Champions League either. You need a striker in these ones. I'll say name Sterling, the top dickhead on the pitch. Man said Sterling, bro. Man said Raheem Sterling. Man said Raheem Sterling. Man can't be talking about Raheem Sterling today. Like, I can't lie to you. I don't want to hear about Raheem Sterling. You cannot mention Raheem Sterling. Big up Calafury for his little cameo as well. Hey, Karaskila, I love you, but hey, you're a baller. Next time you're at Emirates, you're holding a clamp, man. I don't ever want to talk about Starboy too. We've been gassing these men. Bro, dead all of that. Pick him up. Pick him up. No one can tell me nothing. Lewis Skelly, Starboy. Saka, Starboy. Cannot check. Declan Rice, worth the money. Let's stop doing that. This is you lot. Where's the loyalty? We can be vexed, but you men are emotional, man. You look, some people need to put tampons in because you're blaming players that never played. What's going on? We need to win a trophy, righty, bro. Sam was pressing you on Talksport. Why for that? DJ was on Talksport doing the politician thing. But I can't answer a straightforward question. But come on, Marcel, you have to rate it though. Big Talksport. You can't press me. But what now? On a serious note, what do you want me to ask? Man, I'm saying, do you think Arteta is going to win a trophy? I can't tell you that. Have I got a crystal ball? If I had a crystal ball, you think I'm going to look into it for football? I'm looking and finding the next Bitcoin and all these things. I'm trying to get rich. Same old. Lack of a striker, questionable in-game management, insufficient squad depth. There you have it, bro. There you have it. Bro, Stoke FC, I'm on that. Last time we won a trophy, we had a striker who basically won it for us. Boy, Arsenal are going to finish with no trophy for the 6th season. Well done. Are we? We got a Champions League final against Barcelona. My boy Cameron getting batted up by Sam. Hey, I can't lie, Skrilla. Who the fuck is Cams, bro? Can we speak on the Tug MLS stinker and hooked? Horrible. You support Spurs. You support Spurs. You could talk on Lewis Skelly. He never had a stinker. He did have to get subbed. You needed saving. The penalty got saved. He's been a bad boy for us more often than not. And you support Spurs, bro. Rise up, Dane Scarlett. Rise up, Mickey Mouse. Sorry, Mikey Moore. Shut the fuck up, man, you dickhead. Riley, come on, man. Can't get over 2 defenders being thrown on when you need to score. Arteta is not a winning coach with a poor talent ID. He isn't going anywhere, so I hope Berta don't play if he suggests another kind. Arteta, no more of them. I don't think Marino is what it is. Kai is what it is. No more of them smart don things, strikers, wingers, organic. It's not even a difficult conversation. This is whack. We're never going to win. Boy, come outside. Come outside. Come outside because you said we're winning this. How can you be so low? Did it hurt you that much? I mean, nobody wants to lose. I'm credit to PSG, bro. How did it go? Talksport, it was good, man. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. That don't hurt me no more, man. Hey, Marcel, chill out. Odegaard, why? To be honest, I was scared first 10 minutes. I thought he was going to do. I can't lie. First 10 minutes, I wasn't trying to get excited. I was like, swear, you man. You gotta do this thing. When I see the right-headed thing, when I see that, do you know when I thought, we might do a thing? When Odegaard lenged it, like bro, it's been 20 million years since I've seen Odegaard strike a ball like a grown man. When he done that, I was like, PSG, man, I'm even kind of shook, you know. We get one goal, it might get turned over, but we did beat Madrid, and that's what jars me, bro. Like, because it's shown that you can do it, but it's not good enough to, you know, you look at our top 6 record. I don't think it's going to be the same next season, but top 6 record, big games, it's been faultless. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell you the maths here, but top 6, someone do the maths. Top 6, everybody plays each other twice. Isolate them games. I know that's not 38, or calculate them games. Well, what? The top 6, obviously, I'm talking about Arsenal. So we play the other traditional top 5 twice. Calculate how many games that is, yeah, and then take it away from 38, and you'll get what I'm talking about. In a sense of, I know my team. We can compete. I think we competed today. We can compete. Statistics are going to look even. We can get up for it. But getting over the line, finding the goals, this is what's stopping, man. Hey, man. Hey. Schema and Marcel, chill out, man. Hey, both of you, because you're both part of the family here. On a serious note, it's football, man. Football can't make you lot do this idiot thing. Come on. Both of you. Come on. Stop that, man. Stop that. Come on. I don't want to repeat what I'm seeing there, but lads, come on. I know football's emotional, but please, man. Is the pressure increasing or creasing? No big ups today, DG and chat. Pain in my chest is still real. What happened there? A's down 3-3. Bro, that shit, bro. Come on. Good banter, man. Sounds like cope. You're just trying to rattle, man, bro. You're not going to get much change, bro. Bruv changed something he done. But honestly, what do you lot want me to say that I haven't said already? We know what time it is. We're not going to change that much in game. We're not going to fuck it, throw it all out there. We know there's no striker. We like all of the we're talking about the same things at this point, week in, week out. Who's the Rebels? You know who the Rebels are, man. You know who the Rebels are, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill Saka for missing that. You should have scored, but you should have scored that. But it's more of a difficult finish than people make out. But you bagged against Real Madrid. What? So Saka's not world class. So how many players have taken an L? Like, come on, let's not be dumb, bro. Let's not be dumb. Name me. So there's every player throughout history that's ever been called world class, or past, present, or future. What's going on? Let's stop chatting shit. Like, let's stop chatting shit. There's not many teams, but Bukayo Saka doesn't walk in. Respectfully, Foxy, big up Newcastle. You would worship Bukayo Saka. Let's not do too much. But yeah, he should have scored though. But that's the thing. Way before that, even when I was on TalkSport, banner aside, Foxy, emotion still raw across both legs. Ample chance. PSG had chances to score about 10. We had chances, and goals change games. It didn't happen, and I wish it did happen. But obviously, if you put the ball in the back of the net early, 2 goals in 15 minutes, the game's on its head. But you know Liverpool lost to PSG as well, innit? Winners win, losers explain, bro. Let's double the lights. Come on, man. People are fighting in the chat. Bro, I don't care about winning on XG. Rance's fit was crazy. That sounded like a why. What was he? I know Rance, shameless. I know he was wearing a suit or something. Let's see what Rance was doing. Listen, Man United, you need to win the Europa, because I'd rather that. I've seen United doing all that. Oh, in our shitty season, we win a trophy. I'd rather that than Spurs, bro. What was Rance doing? I know Rance was doing fuckery on the roads. He's doing that told, man. Well, that's cool. Where is Rance's stream, bro? I know I got sent for. It's all playful, man. Shout out Rance. This guy's a cunt. Hey, Rance is a bastard, fam. Man's got the French acting on. The most everything now, no trophy, no nothing. I don't know what's going on. We just pray for the best. There's no praying, bro. I found DG through Rants, not TFT. I can't lie, respectfully, I'm not dissing them, but what you lot using acronyms? What is TFT? Big them up, but what is TFT? You gotta remember I'm 30, man. I don't know all these acronyms and that. Bro, look at these two. Hey, Schemer and Marcel, you know what, yeah? Both of you give me your numbers. We're going to line up a boxing match. We might as well get paid for this live and direct at the end of the season on my YouTube channel. From Florida, America, Marcel and Schema. Hey, we're getting paid, fam. Don King says. I don't even think it hurts. It's disappointing, but I wouldn't say it hurts. But I don't have a show on TalkSport. I've been invited. I don't have a show. Yeah, stop balling, man. All rides free in my cab. Nah, man, I'll pay my way. I can't expect you to do that. My mum wouldn't be happy. I hope you wake up and your hairline is pushed back 4 inches. That's cool. My shit's cool, but I still get bit. Women. Big DG 3 years ago would have been billing it on live, too corporate now. Alleged. What is that? I don't understand the question. And furthermore, I think Rant sent me something. Can I flash this? How you big up the manager when he lets you down consistently, DG? Well, listen, I have a love-hate relationship with Arteta. I think there's like 50 good things you do, 50 things that piss me off. I do think the good outweighs the bad outweighs the good. I keep saying it. I like what Arteta. I like certain things Arteta does. I don't like you to the point of Arteta sexuals. I support Arsenal, not you. I think there's too many battle lines being drawn. And what is it? What's the one thing I keep saying to you lot? At the end of the day, you can be a good manager and all of that stuff, but are you one that gets over the line? Every year you don't get over the line. Pardon me, the question gets bigger and bigger. The art for me personally, the Arteta in out debate is redundant, bro. I can think he needs to go. I can think he's the best thing since sliced bread. Reality is he's recently signed a 3-year deal. His coaching staff have signed new deals. There's always explaining, we know, because let's be honest, I think the truth is in the middle. In that, again, you look at our participation in the 4 competitions. It shows the good, the bad, and the ugly. Some people will focus on the fact that mistakes and the more Arteta sexuals are like the board have let him down and this and that, despite the fact that nobody's coming into the club without him. You can we know how Arsenal are in it. There's too much things, and people will say, "Oh, we got 2 semi-finals." Obviously we lost on penalties. Premier League, there's no excuses. We need depth. We go again. We're at that point now where feelings are still real. Of course, today is still real. Tomorrow and every day that passes, it's acceptance. The season's done, in it. And then every football fan's going to get to that point when the season's done, unless you're Liverpool or whoever wins the champs or whatever, you're of that acceptance stage. You do the next season, optimism, we go again. The man is staying, like he's not going anywhere. The only time I think that we'll be looking at Arteta's job like, oh, is he going to stay or go, is admittedly, I know he signed a 3-year deal. I couldn't tell you when. Did he not sign at the start of this season? From whatever point he signed that deal to like when it's the halfway point, so like 12 to 18 months into that 3-year deal, then that might be it. You're a good manager, or you're a winning manager. You've shown the inability to do that. Big up you for the FA Cup. You will say 3 trophies, 2 English Super Cups. Hey, get rats off my screen, man. This guy shameless, man. I remember telling man on here that MLS dwells on the ball too much, but certain man shuffled. He needs to learn. Bro, he does, but he's 18. He's 18. Why did that weirdo call you CJ and tell you might as well? It's banter, man. It's banter, and my name is CJ. It's banter, man. Big up, so it's banter, bro. It's banter. Bro, tops would have been off if you want. Instead, we got this Reebok Spurs shirt you're wearing. What? How is that Spurs, bro? The fuck? It's like Mickey Mouse and shit. Well, it's just a jumper. Holiday season is done with everything. With next season, maybe by a good player. I'm not on that, man. You're asking me, but you need to get over the line next season. You need to win something, innit? You need to win something. The gloves are off, all of that kind of stuff. It is what it is. That I've been an Arsenal supporter my whole life. This is the regime, innit? There's no point. I'm not trying to sound defeated and that, but it's never like I can't get upset about something I can't control. So we win, I'm happy. We lose, is what it is. I hope for trophies. How we feel today is where I've been before. Just keep it moving, man. Big up everyone. Like and subscribe to the channel. 5 years yet, more excuses. Where's the line and accountability? Because certain people are committed to hating the manager more than they love the club, and certain people are committed to loving it. There's you got a section of the fan base that are without context, standards FC. You got a section of the fan base that I believe you're in love with the journey more than actually getting over the line. You got small individuals like us on this platform that can see the good, bad, and the ugly. Certain people are like, there's always an excuse. There's always a reason. There's always something. And I don't tell you what to think. Just think. Any man or woman can support any team they support in whatever way they see it. If you think the manager's shit or you think he's the best thing since sliced bread, that's your business. Me, I just know there's no point. Declan Fries in the bag. Zims. By God's grace, whatever football manager saves you, you've got operating over there. I hope it don't bang. Good first 15 minutes. Unfortunately, football's a 90-minute game. If I was Saka, I'd go Madrid like Saliba. This man has seen this time and time again. He doesn't even care anymore. He's used to it. I do care, but like, bro, as I always say, there'll be a time for me to believe Arsenal can puff out chest and that, but it's an idiot thing. Like, I know my team. You're gonna be somewhat acceptable for the majority of a Premier League season. You're going to get to decent stages in trophies. Unfortunately, when it's crunch time, when it really and truly matters, when it's sink or swim, when it doesn't matter how you do it, just that you do it. I know what time it is. And I always say I want to be wrong. I'm not here to be right and whatnot. It's just, it's been there. People will sit here and say, oh, the board haven't backed Arteta in this. Is Declan Rice not was he not? And again, I like Declan Rice in the 8, but was he not at 1? Is he not our record signing? 2, was he not known as a world-class number 6? They bust up the transfer record for you to play as an 8. You've been allowed to rip up contracts. Every player, whether they've come through the academy, whether they are here before you, whether you brought them in, they're here. You've got to hold that. And I say it all the time. I think Mikel Arteta, to a degree, and this is someone who likes Arteta as a person. At Arsenal, there's question marks. I think he's like the Phil Foden of managers, because when you win, gas up the ting. All you. If we came back from behind Rotunda, boom, 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 etc. If we lost, there's many fingers that are going to get pointed before the gaffer. Charlie Wilson, who's that? Last, what are you going to do if you sell what team you just have to be behind them? Nothing to do is praying for next year. Who's Charlie Wilson? Real talk, DG. Will these men be ready again next season? These sort of reasons tend to become psychological. I believe. What have I said before? I will believe you can win a Prem or a Champs or any trophy when you actually are lifting something. Because the majority of the squad are not on what I need you to be on. The weight of the Champions League is gone. Because what are they going to sit here and say? Oh, well, we ain't been in the semi-final since 16 years. It's Mikel Arteta's second year in the Champions, which is true. Second year in the Champions League. We didn't get embarrassed, which is true. Completely negating the fact that, brother, I hear all of that. Because I'm here for balanced chat. I hear all of that. All of that's valid. But then there's the other side. Brother, over the line. You shot yourselves at take nothing away from PSG. PSG deserves it. Tactically, their manager, their players, individual brilliance. Tactically, even when they've made mistakes, they've got on with it. We didn't take our chances, blah, blah, blah. But we're not getting over the line, bro. The players have to take responsibility, but the manager as well. Same way, for me, I'd give you all the praise if we turn this around and whatever. There's too much courageous loser stuff. And in life, you need to lose. Like, you need to lose. You need to learn. You learn more in defeat than you do in victory. But at the same time, it feels like we're always having to learn. Pardon me, we're never passing the test. Someone, if not, what do I always say? If nothing changes, nothing changes. So all I can do is hold myself accountable. Win, lose, draw, Arsenal, other watch-alongs, we're going to be here. DG, every team has to earn the Champions League, but I see teams who perform worse than us in the PL and other domestics and still lift the champs. I was hoping that was us. Can't be us. We need to be perfect. We ain't got that. And even Mikel Arteta, I'll be honest, he pissed me off when he said, oh, man, well, Liverpool, less points, we would have won the league and that. Okay. So what was it when Liverpool got like 90-odd points and they still didn't win the Prem? The point being, at the time, they didn't do enough. Always explaining, bro. You, man, weren't even meant to be in this position. Anyways, look at your attack bar, Saka. I hear why you're not disappointed. It's like that guy at the club that has a bad B and doesn't know how he secured it. I don't know about that. I'm defo, yeah, bad B's, good girl, everything. Babyface killer could never be me. And that's dead anyways, because by that logic, you don't see Greece win the Euros. You don't see shot. At the end of the day, teams can be better than us. You have to earn the right. We deserve to be here. We did what the until today, obviously, the Champions League run has been near enough faultless. Real Madrid, that's their business. You can say it's the worst Real Madrid side, which is true. Is that the best Arsenal side you've seen in the last 3 years? It starting 11 and how they've performed. End of the day, we did it. Don't care about that. We did it. You lot called me a madman when I sat here and said I would have rather, which I don't really care, but I would have rather have played the PSG side with Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. I think we go through. They're a better team now. They've obviously got individual brilliance. Carrot Skeeler. Big up Calafury as well. I was hoping that you would, Carrot Skeeler and that. Also done with Martinelli on the left. Maybe try me. No. Martinelli, Trossard. Big up Marino. You're not really with these, man. But Marino, Havertz, if you're staying here, squad player stuff. Would you keep? I'm definitely not a know-it-all. I'm just a fanatic providing analysis, an armchair expert. But what do you hear me keep saying? We do this thing where we take players that should be on the peripheral things, make them squad players. Squad players become regulars. We half and we puff. And then ultimately, when it's crunch time, brother, what's going on? Now people understand why we need Zubimendi. Partey's performance today pisses me off. Half of you lot were telling me, oh my God, Partey, he'll be the difference. He was shit against Bournemouth. I think he was good in the first half. Second half, horrible. The second goal, stupidness. I'm sure if you go back on Talkspeak, you can hear me saying, yo, Gaffer, take my... And then again, I'll tell you, you know more about football than me, you know. But, bro, you can see Odegaard's knackered. Partey's knackered. There's too much gaps. If you beat Liverpool Sunday, title race back, oh, shut up, man. It's too late at night, bro. Goal of the season, goal for the rest of the season is not to get embarrassed and finish below City. You lot do you want. I don't care anymore. Just make sure you get Champions League football. I more care about what you're saying, Berta. Berta is the only thing I care about. Obviously, the players, the club, Berta, just get the recruitment done. I'm not even saying we're going to be big bad bullies next season. I just would like to see a striker, a proper left winger, depth, the manager learning from mistakes. You lot do what you want this season, bro. Like, you lot do what you want. Of course, I hope you remain competitive, and I'm going to be as happy or as animated as the performance suggests. Fair enough, you lot banter me, but some of the regulars here, you can see, I'd like to think I'm a fair man. We win, praise. We lose, whatever. You lot do what you want. Because I'm not saying you don't care. Just don't show me. You lot have not shown me on a consistent basis that you care enough, bro. I'm not naive enough to believe the players don't care and they're not showing heart and all of that bullshit. But it's not evidently clear. And it's the same old. The same reasons we got shagged in the first leg. The same reasons we got shagged now. Any draw or loss that we've had, I promise you, and I'm not a know-it-all, there's not a single thing you have learned this season, the negatives. There's not a single thing you have learned this season that you didn't know this year or the year before. You knew we needed depth. You know we needed quality in the strikers and all of that. You know Mikel Arteta has to fix his in-game management. And there's plenty more. When you lot find that if there's something new, I'm not saying I know it all. I want to learn from you lot. If you lot can find this new thing, let me know. This is the club I signed up for. I love this club. This club is beautiful. I'll never ever snake it. Win, lose, draw, A's up to it, freeze up. Corner boys in the building. No one can tell me nothing. When I die, scatter my ashes either in Jamaica, Barbados, or across the Emirates. But it's because of this. If nothing changes, nothing changes. When you lot find new things, let me know, man. Boy, I want him out. Our bench is not CPL level end of. I hear that. And I'll tell. I don't think you got elected. If man want you gone, cool. I don't think you've earned that right. Another Netflix season done. But good thing is we're back next year. My man on Talksport China boy, you made me click off. Nah. He definitely. You can't boy me. Trust me, you can't boy me. He's not, man. That's just how the game goes. He's a good sport. No, he's not, bro. DJ smoked today, unlike some man in front of a goal. The man said, "Gal, take a touch." Odegaard needed some from 60 minutes onwards. No one year was a miss, but that's Arteta. Whatever he's planned on, that's what he's doing. He's not pivoting. And again, if we look at someone like Liverpool, fair enough. When they've won stuff, obviously they won stuff this season, but Salah and Mane and this one and that one. Origi might have, I'm exaggerating, but Origi might have only, when they've won a Premier Champs, he might have only scored 6 goals. But those 6 goals could have been 4 games in the Premier League where they were losing and it's got them draws or wins. It could have been a must-win Champions League game. Until, if nothing changes, too naive. But certain men who own this club don't care. Arteta's got you Champions League, as fucked as it is, and I'm not saying this as an excuse. The wickedest thing is there are improvements. Like, this is where Arsenal's are mind games. Because you can sit here and say, man, need to go. Man can sit here and say, well, we were injured and depleted squad, beat Madrid, beat City, 2 semi-finals, this, that, and the other. That's why, honestly, I've given up, bro. It is what it is. We win, I'm happy. The way I look at my club, as much as I love it, it's like I had a kid, which I don't, and I'm just going to watch their Sunday league games. Exactly. And half of these fans are dickheads. Man, we're saying don't buy a striker because, well, Kai Havertz's going to play. We spread the goals around. DG, you're so negative. And I'm not being negative for the sake of it. I sat there in last season and I said in August, but Kyle Saka will be up there for goals and assists and all of that. And others will. We know we'll score goals, but who will score goals? There's man that will, I'm exaggerating, but 4 or 5 games, purple patch. They're bagging every game. Then they're going off the ball. Then they're scoring a 2 here or brace here, a header here or whatever here. And their statistics won't be amazing, but it won't be bad. And you'll see a couple players with 7, 8, 9 goals and it looks like, raw. But it's not you. I'm tired of saying the same things, honestly, bro. Like, I actually feel like I'm doing you lot a disservice. I actually feel like I need to stop making content, card. Man, just sitting here and repeating the same things. Second place FC might not even get second. It's looking dark, bro. If you don't get second, it is what it is. Like, bro, I wouldn't say I don't care anymore, but obviously I want, like, I'm not happy to finish second and all of that kind of stuff. But you might as well try and maintain. But you lot do what you want. I can't make you lot win games. I can't change things. You lot do what you want to do, bro. First 20 minutes, cool. Is what it is. Oh, sorry, Schema. I hear you. DG will show you how to win a trophy this season. Jay, stop being shameless. Skelly ain't laughing at opposition fans today, is he? No, he's not. But it is what it is. Some of you lot are jarring. We can see our team try today, just wasn't enough. But the fact Odegaard, bro. Whoa. Come on, I don't know about races. Let's be serious, man. My fear is that the club will think they can do a lot better once injuries are sorted instead of, bro, they let them do that because you've fumbled your golden opportunities. You've had, well, this season's been a shit show, but if you did what you needed to do in the summer, who knows how the title race would have went. The last 2 years, good opportunity, didn't get done. Champions League, getting past PSG is one thing, but if you would have got past Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain, you rightly so would have been filled with confidence with Inter. Unfortunately, you did nothing of that, and you're gonna have to live with the feeling of regret. No matter how much I feel as an Arsenal fan, and I'm gonna be a fan long after these players leave, some of you will never play in the semi-finals again. Some of you never fight for a trophy again. Some you lot are gonna have to sit here and hold that. Gaffer as well. You just have to spend money to buy a striker. We don't have a striker. What are you going to do? Check play. That's that, man, isn't it? Like, what's the point, man? Team's a reflection of the manager. I don't know why Wanyeri didn't come on. Well, I do, but only thing that would make me feel better is if United and Spurs lose. It's an English final, man. And again, I know fans are too trapped. Me, I can only speak for myself. I don't really care not to. I think if you're offering me my opinion, you need to be giving Liverpool their guard of honor. Same way I think if a next team won the league and they're at any ground, whether it's Liverpool, whatever, you need to give them a guard of honor. That's what sports about. Obviously, we can do the banter thing. I don't really care if Spurs or United or City or Crystal Palace fans are trying to share my DMs. I don't really care who wins stuff or Newcastle. Big up them. They did what needed to be done. They can talk their shit. I only care about my club. I don't get emotional like that. Only in England is league position glorified and fans have chess. Second or fifth, who cares? You won nothing. I hear you. Obviously, I disagree in the sense that you need to finish as high as you can. Simple as that. I do agree in that it doesn't really matter, but then you could caveat that with, obviously, the money is shared out according to where you finish. So, and you might as well just maintain. As like people wanted to fight me. Pardon me. It's not, I said this season's regression. What did I say in the summer? I'm not no oracle, but I know my team. Pardon me. I said either this season is going to be amazing, 20 out of 10. We're either going to do what all these teams that have won trophies or in contention to win trophies, we go up the gears or we go down. I think it's regression across all. I think it's complacency, naivety, regression. I think it's all of that. But if you don't think it's regression and you think it's stagnation, that's cool. Since you don't want to talk about movements, because progression is forward, regression is backwards, stagnation is the same, right? It's fair to say that. Can people let me know in the chat? Do you think it's, some of you might think it's progression because of the semi-final and that. If you think it's progression, regression, or stagnation, please let me know, people, what you believe, yeah? Because I just want to ask you lot one thing, whether you think it's progression, which I think you're a damn idiot if you think it's that, but cool. Everyone's allowed their opinion. I'm allowed to think you're a fucking wallad. And you think I'm one. For every you're not deluded, you must really be deluded comment flies my way. That's cool. I can handle that, really, yeah. But if we, park off progression. For those of you that think it's either stagnation or regression, yeah, stagnation is like this, regression is backwards. Are those the directions of movement that the club will need to go in? Does that get you over the line in the Prem? Does that get you over the line in the Champs? Does that get you over the line in the FA or League Cup? If you believe it does, fair enough, man. It's not even wild, Zims. To the neutrals, it is. There's nothing I have seen today that shocks me. Their attack is fucking wavy, lad. The way how we started the game, I knew our players would be tired by 30 minutes. But that's the thing. It's a boxing match. I actually thought we'd be under the. Obviously, they scored, and I don't think we was under the cosh against PSG. If I'm honest, they did have chances, but I thought we'd have moments where they would live dangerously. We'd have moments where we would have to respect them and whatever, and try and land some big bangs. But other times, man, just have to hug where you can. It weren't that. You can't pull the you support Spurs card. I'm not being funny. I can. Fair enough. They can banner us. Yeah, I can. Even if they win the Europa, great. You got better European credit than us. If football ends tomorrow, who's giving more to the roads? Who's giving more? Whatever man say about my club, I've seen my team and again, war stories. I've seen my team win it at their ground. Woozy, you're a United fan. I've seen us win it on your block. I've seen us win numerous FA Cups. I've seen us be robbed and retain FA Cups. I've seen us get to more finals than Spurs have been and end in heartbreak. Please don't chat shit to me. Just don't do the Spurs Chester United thing. Spurs can banter us. But there's a reason Tottenham get battered. It is a next season thing. I can't lie. You lot know. Fair enough. Some of you might be preying me for the first time, but for my regulars, especially the non-supporters, the woozies, etc., we can have banter. But you lot know this shit doesn't affect me of all people, because I'm just vexed with my team. Madrid are a poor side, though. They depend heavily on individual quality. PSG are a better team. You see, when Madrid were 3-0 down, you lot believed they'd come back in the second leg, even though they lost. You guys lost 1-0 to PSG and the fan base was down. It's so funny. But I ain't crying. You don't see tears. And this is the thing with Arsenal fans as well. I can see why they piss people off, because you lot been sucking off Lewis Skelly, sucking off Bukayo Saka, sucking off this one. All of a sudden, these man are shit. Man want to fight you. Man in the chat wanted to fight me because I think Yamal's the best player. So indirectly, I guess, in the world. So I think he's the best right winger. Oh, no, but the body of work is not with Saka's. And now you're drawing him out. Some of you are emotional cunts, mate. And I know football makes you emotional, but like, fuck off the lot of you, man. I mean, we have won a trophy in 20 years. The drought for a Premier League is still 20 plus years, you're right. The drought for a champs is 100 plus years. This is the result of constantly enabling this egomaniac, nasty, arrogant excuse of a manager. I'm not going to lie. Half the managers I rate, whether they've managed Arsenal or elsewhere, have been egomaniacs, have had an arrogance of an air of nastiness and arrogance. Just need to get over the line. You can have the 3 trophies in 3 years. That's what United do. Arsenal better rest up. Well, give the guard of that's dead with me, because I believe you need to give the guard of honor. I think football's too tribal. I believe that's sport. Whatever what you say about it, Liverpool, whoever wins the bloody Premier League, if the fixtures work out, give them the guard of honor. That's what sport's about. Where'd you go from here? God knows. Who cares, man? Angie's the people's champion. I'll take your word for it, mate. My manager has Harry Maguire as a striker. When shit hits the fan, we deliver. And there's something we can learn from that. There's something this season man can learn from Liverpool. Man can learn from Newcastle. Man can learn from, I hope, United. I don't want to say the other team. Trophy coming to Spurs very soon. That's cool. Yeah, won one since 08. That's great. Hit the likes and subscribe if you're new here. Top-notch content and a real Arsenal fan. Appreciate that. Arsenal a free pin plug useless in you. I hear you, Newcastle fan, but be easy. Straight from the bottom, man. This ain't strong enough, man. And to be honest, I'm a winner anyways, Carl. Win, lose, draw. I appreciate you lot are here. We don't talk to win it. Rance is funny, man. But Rance is a scumbag. How the fuck he buy that out, bro? Saka could never be mid. Oh, football. Oh, yeah. Big up Terry and them, man. Yeah, stop timing people. Like A's up for Arteta. Roms, I don't want to say what you are, yeah. Smash the likes, but you, yeah, you're holding next man in videos. You're doing selfies. You're holding next man. My twin. That's some real, you get me? All inclusive. Scary, bro. And he did predict Arsenal, though. It's all love. Big up Roms, man. I need to get him on the platform. Nah, Foxy. There's Arsenal fans that call Saka world class that I replied to those comments, and now it's a reactionary thing. I don't give a flying monkeys. To be honest, I don't even care about my own opinion, let alone others. I am a big fan of everybody's allowed to speak. If you're doing the agenda thing, we can mask that very quickly. If you're doing the balance thing and you don't feel this player or that player is world class, great stuff. I couldn't give a flying fuck who doesn't think Saka is good or not. I don't even care who thinks I'm a good YouTuber or not. For as I keep saying, for every you're not so deluded, I fuck with you, you're so deluded. Who cares, bro? And especially rival fans. That's one thing that pees me off about Arsenal fans. They're too much on this. The silly ones on this. Oh my god, like these ones don't rate us. Who cares what ops feel? Tell them to suck their mum and keep it moving. DG, great midweek work, not the score though. Guard of honor after that loss is going to be mad. It should be mad. Use that. You deserve that. It shouldn't be mad because you knew, regardless, even if you booked your ticket to the final today, which I wish was the case, but isn't. Yeah, you would have still. I demand you run Liverpool their guard of honor. Demand that. You have to run them their guard of honor. This is sport. This is sport. They were the better men. They deserve that, and I stand behind all of that. And what was the other thing fans were peed off about? Was it last season? Forget that. And even for the fans who care about all this, oh my god, I don't want to. I'm so tribal. I hate tribal football fans. I'll be so. Oh, 1 second, people, man. 1 second. I'm still here, but long story short, I hate tribal football fans, bro. I'm as tribal as they come, but come on, man. We're trying to be honest. 1 second. Back again, folks. Technical difficulties, man. Let me plug this in. Sorry, I need to run downstairs and get the charger for this laptop, or it's all gonna die, man. Smash the like button, subscribe if you need. But yeah, you look. I don't. I'm just gonna say this one time, and this is why I hate making football content. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm not emotional because we all know, but I like to think on my platform. We have a laugh, we have a joke. Man can slag off Arsenal, we slag off you lot. It is what it is, we move. But it's too tribal, and I think it's an idiot thing. Arteta's a good coach. He's just not. I don't know. He's a good coach / good manager. You're not a winner yet. You're not a winner until you do it. And I'm not on this. This is my fault. I'm not on this because I think the lines get blurred a bit too much. I'm not on this waiting for it all to come to come together for Arteta. I hope it does naturally. And at the end of the day, I've got no choice but to accept that. You will never catch me doing the in Mikel Arteta in out shake it all about. I think it's a redundant conversation. Honestly, I can see reasons for why people persist with him despite all of this. I also agree there's many sackable offenses. There's many reasons. And I don't agree with this, oh, who else are we going to get? He's got us over and all this crap. I'm not with that. The reality is he's going to stay. But yeah, getting back to it, like, we have a laugh and a joke, and let's just talk about football, man. Like, let's talk about football. Listen, you lot will never make me upset about football, bro. Because I get upset off my own back. And I must admit, maybe it's because of the way because I'm a fan of the game first, my club second. Maybe it's because I know how football works, and some of you as well at a deeper level. And maybe it's because I've been exposed to, the inner workings of football, like academies and the shakes that happen. I don't feel you can be. I don't know how to make it make sense, but I don't feel. Someone help me, because I know someone else feels like this. I don't feel you can love it. Like if you. I think if you just blindly love your team, I think it's an ignorance is bliss thing. If I'm honest, bro, if Arteta goes, he's the one that will resign. He's got you man in the headlock. He's getting these man money. Is what it is. And I'm not on this not sacking a man because we are gonna have to start again. There's no guarantee that we have got some level of a foundation, but there's no guarantee that the new manager wants these guys. But at some point, something's got to change. If nothing changes, nothing changes. And at the end of the day, a team, good or bad, is a reflection of the manager. If we came from behind, the Arteta section was going to waffle about the gaffer until we're blue in the face. So now that we haven't, I'm not saying pitchforks and it's all the manager and whatnot, but equal questions. I don't feel, personally, I'm not saying I have all the answers. I don't feel what's wrong. Maybe I'm making this all up. Maybe I am really deluded, but I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't see what's wrong with it. Fellow CJ, my guy, come on. I thought this loss will hurt, but it's like a normal day. I guess we're used to the Arteta process. Arteta runs a high press with Rice reading the second pass space. Then only the boys turned over. Not a lot. I mean, Arteta is, bro, you just need to, bro. I'm not going to lie. Arteta, all this, there's certain things from a tactical point of view, keep that. But you see, once the ball gets into the final third, Wenger, chat to your former manager, man. Former player, sorry. I wanted Emery, but I feel the only manager, and I'm forget Arteta. Like once once it really became clear that Wenger, you know where there was a time where probably not, but there was a time it felt like you could get Pep, you could get Klopp, you could get Enrique. Probably when Wenger probably thinking Klopp is the only one that would have worked at Arsenal. I'm not saying we would have won Prems or Champs because he can work with no peas and whatnot. Pep, when he's telling, it's like a chef, a top Michelin star chef. When he's telling you, I need sea bass caught in certain rivers in the Pacific or whatever, and you're telling him, yo, we're going Emirates market. You don't want to hear that. Enrique is for valid reason. Enrique saying, I need X, Y, Z, and you're bringing the next thing. He don't want that. Klopp's the only one that he can say, I want to make certain food, and you're bringing him corned beef and rice, and he could season it up and whatever. These are the guys we needed. But I've got all the. Bert is the only one I've got faith in. But can one man change everything? Nope. Rance defo didn't cook me. He wouldn't cook me. He bantered me, mate. Like, come on now. How many times are we going to say he has to win something next season until he wins something or until he fucks off? Over it to you. 5 seasons, DG, not even a bloody Carabao Cup. This is you, man's gaffer. By the time Arteta gets over the line, is it even going to feel worth it? Shh. Hey, Rance. Done no. Rance is definitely not a clown. Behave yourself. Nah, DG, nothing but love, but Arteta has to go. For all the good he does, the bad is what defines if you win the trophy. But he's not learning from his mistakes. I feel there's too much. The lines are getting too blurred with Arsenal and Mikel Arteta. I don't think many people can separate Arsenal and Arteta. And I'm speaking for the Arteta sexuals. Paris is magic. Any shops open? And I'm certain, man, I'm not going to say names, but my actual friends in real life, yeah. I don't want to name names, but if I start boying you, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Because certain man got half brothers the same age as them. Their mum was deciding, but you don't see me. And I'm not even trying to be rude. It's just, if we're going to do the banner thing and we're having a laugh, let's all have a laugh, right? You know what I mean? Like, let's all fucking have a laugh. Arsenal just been leaving us hanging a little in February period in the last few years. It's March, April now when they capitulate. G1, I'm not going to lie, big you up, but you snaked me. You stopped fucking with me as a content creator. Now you're back. So I'm definitely looking at you funny, man. DG Saka should have scored that open goal. That's the difference between a world-class player. Saka's still world-class. Should have scored. But is he the first or the last? Saka should have bagged. I actually feel Rice early doors should have scored his header. You know, Saka, and at least Saka did score. Saka, Odegaard, which Arteta, you better thank him because you finally got a goal in the semi-finals. But Saka, Rice, Odegaard, bare chances. No, big up Rants, man. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. There's many more content creators, but nobody can chat shit to me about Rants. No one can chat shit to me about Tom Canton. They helped a brother eat. Do you know how many people in life have helped you put money in your account and food on your table? They'll have my loyalty for life, them two, mate. There's not many people like that in the content game. There's too many. Let's not do too much. I'm trying to think of words without swearing, but you get it. Bro, fuck your learning, bro. Like, fuck your learning, bro. Because it's got to the point where you're not learning. Arteta, you need to learn from yourself, bro. Arteta just said just said the PSG bench admitted Arsenal's better. That's great. That's great. Them man are in a final. Who cares? All the games we've won in the Premier League this season, there's probably been a couple games we ain't been the best. There's been games we did, like Man United, we deserve to lose. We nicked the point. Obviously, the Champions League is different, but we all know there's games where you're going to draw when you deserve more or less. You're going to lose when you deserve to win. You're going to win when you deserve to. That's great. It's great for them. They're going to say all that bullshit. Who cares about that? Fuck all of that. That's cool, Arteta. You've shown me what I know we can do. We're not necessarily going to get embarrassed. We're going to compete. We're going to have chances. You're going to do the tactical thing, and it was a bit more even in that regards. But ultimately, you're not getting over the line. You're not learning from your own mistakes. Partey was shit in the second half, but no coincidence. Partey's back. So other men are back in their roles. So we're pressing well. And pardon me, to be honest, the first 20 minutes is the only time I ain't got energy for. Who cares, bro? You're forgetting Arteta, unfortunately, was a Rebel. So he's doing Rebel things. And he's being promoted to be a Rebel. Man said Saka is like a bad bee that man don't know how he secured. Big up you lot who don't know how you secure bad bees, innit? I don't know about that, bro. That comes with it. DG, the way you play determines your future. We played well, to be fair. We just need players with big heart. 3 more Declan Rice high players. PSG were beatable for Arsenal. The difference is Arsenal do not have any mentality after PSG missed a penalty, but that was Arsenal's chance. But I can't lie, man, just need better players as well, man. DG Arteta said the PSG bench told him that the best team lost. This is what we're dealing with. Brother, rise up. Who said what? Who said what? Who was on that PSG bench? Let's pray. Who was on the PSG bench? Who said what? Rise up. Because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not listening to Lee Kang In. I'm not listening to you. Warren Zaire, you're my guy. Be like, 18, not listening to you, 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 not listening to you. Bro, the bear man, I'm not listening to you, bro. Like, are you man listening to these guys? Pick them up, bro. Who the fuck cares? What the fuck is this? He's 18, bro. Who cares what the young G's were saying? They're trying to scheme on the move. Oh, I'm not playing at PSG. Let me go play at Arsenal. There's no pressure. Fuck off, man. Unique qualities. That is the one thing that I can't lie. Why do you not hate me? Because that's one thing when you not troll me, everyone's like, unique qualities. Especially when I'm on Rancy Stream. Unique qualities. Unique qualities. How do you explain the lack of subs? Bro, me explain it. Go chat to Arteta, bro. Loser mentality. Anyone saying Arsenal weren't supposed to be in a semi-final. In that case, when are you supposed to be in a Champions League semi-final? Bro, tell them again. Please, Foxy. Because I don't get that. Timber, bro, Timber. I ain't got no energy for Timber and Saka. Because you man are playing while you're not fully fit. Partey died in the second half. We're definitely a better team with him there, though. Bro, but that's the thing. Partey's not plug and play. You had a mixed game today. You were shit against Bournemouth. Why? You missed the PSG game. Onks can't come out the team at any point. He goes back in. You don't know what's going on. Do you know how many times I was watching the game and I want to say, Uncle, drive. Nearly, man, bro. Bro, Saliba can be frustrated. If you want to bust out, bro. Because you were shit today as well, bro. Like, let's not act like you've been lit this season. I can't lie. I've seen Thierry. I love Saliba. Hope you stay. I got less energy for the players. Whoever wants to stay, stay. Whoever wants to fuck off, fuck off. It's simple as that. Whether we're going to get relegated or win the trebles and quadruples, which I'd love. Fuck all of that. Whoever don't want to be here, anyone that feels like they're doing this football club a favor, fuck off then. Because at the end of the day, this is a family. It's A's up to Three's up. I want guys that I can believe in, whether we win or not. Whoever thinks they're doing us a favor and can do better, I wish you all the best. You got one life to live. Fuck off. Simple as that. Seen Thierry Henry leave. You think I care about anyone? All right, come on now. Bro, the Fabry Ruiz goal, lit. Hakimi, you lot, give Skrilla the laughs he wants, man. He keeps saying A's down till he frees down. He's trying so hard, man. Shout him. This is what I'm saying. A Bally isn't enough. Okay, let's actually do the maths. Am I gonna die on Friday on Rance's stream? Big up Rance. I'm not even talking about Rance, but am I gonna die? What are you gonna say that you're not saying? Oh my god, the inequality. Oh my god. There's gonna be bare 12, 13, 14-year-olds in the next room while their mom's getting plowed out by the gardener chatting shit. But at the end of the day, you're gonna smash the like buttons on Rance's stream. Some of you will subscribe to me. Engagement's gonna engage. Who's really winning? It is what it is. It's the internet, bro. Some man told me Havertz was gonna score 20 goals. Europa League winners shouldn't qualify. Just tuned in, you're surprisingly upbeat. Would you not say I'm upbeat? And that's what maybe I don't think I fit in on YouTube because if you're not effing and blinding, if you're not selling dreams about how good we are in context and we lost the game, but the XG and this and that, and Arteta coached the, you know what some fans say, Arteta coached the 3-4-0. Did he? I don't feel I fit in, man. Tell me this, when did we turn into Stoke, DG? When the Everton legend came in, innit? Rodrigo won't pick you guys over him, bro. If Rodrigo wants to sign for us, great. If you don't want to sign for us, fuck off, bro. Like, life is very easy, you know. Obviously, Rodrigo, great player. If you want to sign for us, great. If not, suck him on, fuck off. Sign the next one. Keep it moving, bro. Like, Saka isn't as good as people think. If you really are star boy, you score that chance. Yeah, because Mo Salah's never missed a tap in. Haaland's never missed a tap in. No footballer has never. Cristiano Ronaldo, even Messi, even. Yeah. Every footballer is gonna make. Don't get twisted. He should have scored. Really. The man who has been doing this business for this fucking football club since he was playing left back. He's done it for England as well. Yes, he missed a penalty, but you've all seen what he's done in World Cups against France, what he's done against you in the Euros. Let's stop chatting shit. This is emotional bullshit. I'm not even saying you have to say he's world class, but really, a man missed a tapping and all of a sudden he's not great. And if you weren't there, man would be balling out their eyes. Football's a fickle game, bro. Come on, man. If we signed Kyra and Jan, that would have been us going, bro. The manager don't want wavy guys, bro. We don't want wavy guys. I hear it, Arteta, you know, the discipline, all that stuff I thank you for, but bro, you need to let the man them play. FUTBOL. Some of you will understand what I just said. Some of you think I'm chatting crap. That's why you lot are not for this, man. To be respectful. Appreciate that, my guy. Also, at top level, the board failed us to see. Everyone failed. Arteta, you failed this thing with the little budget you had. Board, you failed. Players, you failed. But I got less energy for the players, bro. I'll be real. And what I mean by that is everyone that's Berta weren't here in it until now. But the board dons, Arteta, the players. Players, I got less smoke for you lot. Arteta, I don't know what you're dealing with. Board, I don't know what you're dealing with. On to everyone. Regression, brother. Regression. But man, and what annoys me, there's a section of Arsenal fans. I'm gonna start calling them ideal scenario FC. If we had this, if this never got injured, if this ref decision, don't get twisted. Those are some value points. But football mirrors life, and life mirrors football, right? When are things ideal? When does everything go your way? And we're Arsenal, going back to George Graham days. Yeah, we're meant to expect that. It's like when man want to sit here and tell me, oh my God, but the ref decision is against Brighton. Yeah, 100%. Buki penalty with Saliba Brighton away. Dodgy red card with Rice sent off. Really? These are 2-3 minute flashpoints that do change the trajectory of a game. But really? You really believe we couldn't win those games? I said inverted regression. It's stagnation mixed with injuries and VAR inconsistencies. But in the end, Arteta also has to find a player. I think it's regression, man. Stagnation in the league, progression in Europe. I hear that because we got semi-finals. I'll give them that. But then you could caveat that by saying the Premier League is the true test because it's more games. You need to play more games in the Premier League to win it than you do the champs. Now, obviously, contexts are different. I can't lie, we've been getting close recently, and we actually got forward in the champs this year in terms of finishing in the semi-finals. So I'd say it's progression. Progression in the champs, man. Stagnation was last season. This season is regression. Stagnation in football is regression. I hear that. We really went from Barca to Kataka in 2022, 23. Bro, it's legit Stoke. But Stoke would have found a goal, bro. Stoke don't concede the goal, but as more like obviously two great goals from a Paris Saint-Germain perspective, but the phases in play, Stoke ain't conceding that. He ain't going nowhere, man. Regression by Feb. We only had Champions League to play for. If other teams were better in the league, we'd be fighting for top four. We are fighting for top four. And Mbappe has to be fuming. Not you crying. The ops, I hear it. Fair play. Fuck the fan base, man. And that goes for half of these. I'm sure if you speak to Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, half of fans hate their fan base, man. Man move like wise for Arteta. Why? Because they want to be like I'm mainly content creators. You know, if you act like everything's great and you do the context FC, you're getting invited on Arsenal. You're going here, you're going there. If you do the negative, overly negative thing, because there's every reason to be negative, but we all know that the extreme sides, you know what's gonna happen, bro. The truth doesn't sell, bro. Like what Foxy is saying here, that's football fans today, though. Flip flops all over the place with opinions. You have to keep it consistent. See it as a content creator. Why are we so stiff in attack? We never go through the middle and keep signing big bodies instead of players with skill and cojones. United K, you're shameless. On the flip side, to get to the semis with the season we have ain't bad. It isn't. But then the other flip side of the flip side is, bro, like, BG, you're here all the time. Who is going to be remembering in 20 years that semi-finals? Might remember the Madrid game in isolation, but we never won nothing. And Saka isn't fully fit. He should have bagged. Fans overhype their players. It's not only an Arsenal thing. Martial, Henry, Palmer, world class. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Half of these youths that have been compared to Saka are no better than him. They've all flopped. But it's always an Arsenal. Arsenal fans are very extreme. No fan base is thingy, but it's only Arsenal fans who chat shit. I'm mad for your team morale, bro. I don't any player, bro. Them players there. Feel sorry for yourself in the changing room. You better fucking get over that. Because if you didn't want to be in that, you would have done certain things. And part the players off. Arteta, you can't be upset. Team's a reflection of the manager, bro. Don't have to do ish. I wouldn't do no guard of honor. That's fair. I think that's a scumbag thing, but yeah, man. But if you bought a ticket to Munich, you're mad. Still there, I am. ADG, on a serious note, how do you feel about selling Saliba to secure Hoyson? Bring Hoyson anyways. If he wants the cut, safe. I think Arsenal win the league next season, in my honest opinion. Define winning the league. I want every damn job. Need something stronger, man. No, I haven't actually. Went to get the charger, man. Appreciation isn't the same. I think it's what you mean. If it's not Luis Enrique, best stick with Mikel. Gotta be cold hearted, basically. Arteta's not brave enough. Reball, bro. Our owners aren't. This is why I don't care. Our owners don't want to win like that. They're not. It's not a Madrid thing. Like beyond the obvious. Oh my God, you're not winning. Safe or Chelsea or Roman Abramovich. That's not happening. They're not ripping up Arteta's contract where it's 15 million a year. God knows how much that costs to rip it up early. They've just given his staff who would need to be ripped up as well. Because if you're a new man, you might use 1-2 of them, but you're not gonna want them coaching stuff. They're not doing that and giving the manager, probably the new manager, who's to say he wants Saka? I'm exaggerating, but who's to say he wants Saka? What are you going to tell the new manager if he says, nah, fuck it, I don't want to use Declan Rice? In isolation, today's game was not on Arteta. He coached a 3-0 at least. We don't got the quality because this manager decided not to sign players. Also, 11-8-5, get out of my club. They are done for me. Viggs, I'm not going to lie. I apologize to you because you see the first sentence. I thought, here we go, Arteta sexual shit. And I can't lie, I hate Arteta sexuals. I hate the Arteta out ones. And what I mean by that is, I'm not talking about people who can provide a balanced opinion, talking about yo, Arteta's fucked up here, there, and the other, but I still think it's best to keep him. Nor am I talking about the ones that want Arteta out, but cool, you done this, that, and the other. Those that are just doing the emotional pussy old thing, I think they're pricks on both sides. Why if I love a man that much? Don't get it twisted. I was Wenger FC. Wenger earned that right from me. I'd understand if Liverpool fans were with Klopp to the end or Pep to the end or this one. If Postecoglou goes and wins the Spurs a trophy, I understand if they're deluded that he's the guy. At least them man there have earned that right, bro. What has Arteta done? And you know what the saddest thing is? I'm not Arteta sexual, but there's probably not a bigger critic of Arteta and praiser for him than me. There's probably not. I'm willing to say that. I think he's a genius. I stand by that. But you're not a winner because you ain't won. Yeah, you've won English Super Cup and FA Cup, but stop telling me we want to do this and we want to do that and this and that. Odegaard, bro, bully beef, bro. Champagne for celebrating DG. Shout out rants, man. It's dark, man. I'm not gutted, bro. I've been through too much. Arsenal can never ruin my summer. Yardman said Arteta is banned from tasty flavors. That's funny still. Get the likes up, man. If I'm the board, he has to go. I'm not giving him no more money until he gets over the line. And this year was the perfect year, but he failed in the UCL, League Cup, FA Cup, and League. Not had bad bees, have you? I guess I ain't, from someone chatting shit on the gigahertz. Goalkeeper, and to be fair, man, I don't want no bad bees anymore. I want good girls, man. Bad bees, bad bees come at a cost, man. Like, bad bees are fun, but they ain't fun, bro. They ain't fun, bro. Some of you are spending money on Jones. I'm not getting no play. It is what it is, man. Thankful for the community, man. Really, I'm listening to the stream on my phone. My girl looking at me worried, wondering why I'm listening to some random you rant for over an hour. Shout your gal, man. She got virgins. Let's do this. Andy Cole and Dwight York. That Malulu, bro. I'm sure they are decent. I don't care what these kids have said, bro. They're chatting shit. You think they rate you, Arteta? They don't know, bro. A man's 18. He don't know who you are. It's gonna type in Arteta playing days. Man, gonna see some random goals for Everton, hugging David Moyes and that. Fuck out my face, man. David Raya cost us this game. He needs to learn to boot the ball. Stop playing in your own half when you're a goal down. Nah, but you ain't giving slander material. Nah, you sound upbeat. You seem, bro, become a stat channel DG. Nah, man. XG's a dickhead thing, bro. XG's a dickhead thing because how are you factoring the XG? And no matter what, and again, I like stats, but I believe in marrying the eyes with stats, bro. The stats are actually telling me what I saw. We competed. It was a fairly even game. We didn't take our chances. We lost. Simple. But football's an emotional game. Whatever you need to take yourself to sleep, calm. It's 10 a.m. here. Gave myself the day off, hoping I'd be roaming and partying on. Not fast, outcoached, outpaced. We moved. Just wish it wasn't so predictable. That late Saka miss was hard. United are winning that. We're talking that into existence. Football, exactly. Can we send Sterling back? I can't lie, man. Can't be talking about Sterling today, bro. If it was the old UCL format, you still get to the semis. Assuming we played everyone and it played out the same way, probably, but it is what it is, man. It's all nonsense, regression, injuries, excuses. Never a perfect time in the game to win things. You think Di Matteo, exactly. But if nobody rates us, Marcel, how can we be overrated? If everybody and they're right. Next season FC, if nobody rates Arsenal, nobody rates Arteta, nobody rates Bukayo Saka and these guys, how can they be overrated? How? Because if it's just one fan base chatting shit, and you support Liverpool, I see Newcastle, I see this team, I see that team. Nobody rates these guys. How are they overrated? You need a stiffer drink than that, my brother. Where's the Ray at? Need donations, can't afford Ray. Mind games. DG, my guy, unfortunate not to make the final. It's not unfortunate. I missed most of it. Was cooking. Glad I did the team. I did this team. PSG was not special enough. I think PSG is special, but even that, teams don't have to be at their best to take points off Arsenal. You just have to be street smart, man. I got so much to say about this manager. He got tactically patterned by Enrique. I hate it when fans say he coached a good game. I don't really feel. I feel his in-game tactics great. I can't really draw you out for players missing chances, but then I can because indirectly you assembled this team. I got one more Arteta seat. Now, I've said it before. Everybody's on borrowed time, bro. And bar the occasional players that we all know are good, everyone's on borrowed time. If Arteta left tomorrow, I'm not crying. If he stays, it is what it is. Bad bees at price of mental health, no thanks. Bad bees are fun, but they're not fun, bro. They're fun, but they're not fun. It's good girl season. Shout me, Brandon. It's good girl season, man. Like, yeah, man. Just want to get called nicknames and cuddles, and you know when girls kiss all over your face and that. Yeah, like you don't care. You know when girls really like you. Bro, I've had girls do some good stuff with me, man. Like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Well, certain people used to. Let's not talk too tough, man. Some of you lot do not understand that being accustomed to losing affects the whole team's character. Arsenal need to get rid of this current call. Do the thing, man. Man said no trophy since COVID times. The opinions I'm seeing in here, football analysis is in the gutter. DG, what do I do? All my mates are United fans. These lot are chatting ish from 15th place. They're gonna keep talking, man. And to be fair, they can talk their shit. Just accept it. And when they take their L's, draw them out. Man like DG, how are we, lad? Just checking in to see how you do. Techers, Dave. You're over it because you haven't won nothing significant yet. I hear that, but half of these teams that have won trophies or whatever, does that negate anything? And that's cool, man. I can't lie. I don't care who thinks we're rated, overrated. Spurs will lose tomorrow. Don't rule out Bodo at home on the plastic pitch. I hope so, but come on, man. Even Spurs, bro, they're not losing, bro. Come on. Come on, Bodo Glint. Slightly, I'm trying to say it so that I can get clipped up, but mind games, but it is what it is. And even that, yeah, if we had Magalhaes, we might have done better, but the same thing could have happened, bro. I've seen us lose games when these men have been here, so boring now, man. Proper boring. Like it's crazy, bro. Like it's so boring. All I can say is I'll be here, Mr. Politician. Why does everyone keep throwing this politician crap? Why? Because one thing I hate about YouTube, yeah, you lot will never force me to say something I don't want to say. You lot are never going to see chess for no reason. You lot are never going to see me act timid for no reason. I'm here for you lot's entertainment, but I'm not dancing baboon, bro. If you want that, big up Speed, you're earning P's, go chat to them and Lenny Henry kind of guys. I'm not on that. Good girl season, but the bad girls can be good and the good girls can be bad. It's every girl season. You need different tactics. You need good girls back. You know what? I'm being stupid. Prime Minister is better. What do you do from here, Jokeres? Nightmares of Donnarumma? Nah. Because before I like big up Donnarumma and PSG, but if I'm giving nightmares, it's everything negative that I've been speaking about in relation to my team. That is what's giving me nightmares. If my team does everything I need them to do, then yeah, Donnarumma, which take nothing away. This one, that one, but we're our best friends and worst enemies 9 times out of 10, mate. He's been trying the same tactic for time, bro. So, okay, how vexed are you gonna get? If nothing changes, nothing changes. How vexed can I get? As much as it pains me, brother, I can't change nothing. I'm just a guy making content in Edmonton, mate. Like, it's boring now, bro. I know nothing. Saka's got 10 goals in 18 appearances in the Champions Tour. And then the thing is, I don't know where it is yet, but it seems like a lot of content creators and a lot of pundits, bro. You're just dishonest about Arsenal Football Club. The best Arteta said the best team lost in my view, especially 10 a.m. stream tomorrow, something like that, man. I need to see when I'm needed at certain places, and then yeah. I'm not even buying you, Arteta, but I need to go with like what people, and I'm not even buying you, but when you talk and say certain things, yeah, I think certain people you need to remember. Everyone needs to remember, yeah, this stuff, bro. Unfortunately, where's the honest thing? Forget you as a manager, as a player. You was a rebo at Arsenal. Fair enough. You won something at PSG. I can't. In fact, I scratch all of that. Yeah, you did win stuff for Arsenal, but fucking hell, there's no transferable experience as a player with the Scottish Premier League, the Scottish League Cup. You're pissing me off, Arteta. That's the only thing that will piss me off. Like, bro, I just believe in being honest. Just say PSG were better. Cool. That's it. Stop saying this best team won and all this. This is what I'm saying, Ace. Game ain't based on that, bro. But this is what I'm used to. Like possession. That I'm pretty sure. I bet without looking, the shots on target, the possession. Obviously, the highlights will show that PSG won and we had chances. You don't know in your heart, man. They know, and I'm talking about Arsenal. They know in their hearts. Hey, Marcel piss me off. This will piss me off. We want you to stay. We want you to stay. Mikel Arteta. We want you to stay. You could tell Arteta was just like some of us pure head loss, bro. You can't have head loss, bro. You can't have head loss because you're involved in this, bro. Pathetic. Shirley, find your bed. All right, you lot tell Shirley stop running. She needs to come on the platform because she was getting onto certain players, drawing out certain others, gassing up certain things. I said I was right. They don't want to listen. Donnarumma quality, man. Liverpool ain't played anyone good, bro. Don't bring that to them dickheads that were like, oh, Liverpool gonna get injured. Look at the run of fixtures. They ain't played anyone good. Don't bring that over here. I know the Bullets ain't got no name on it and Arsenal fans have to get sprayed up, but for a guy called Deluded, you sure talk a lot of sense. At school at the moment, DJ, had to wake up at 5 this morning to get the heartbreak. Start crashing people, man. Arteta can't gaslight me. I'm an independent thinker, bro. I don't want to hear it. Like, I actually don't want to hear it. I wish, honest to God, yeah. Honest to God, I wish I was one of them dons, I actually wish I was one of them dons that everything's shit all the time, everything's shit, or everything's amazing all the time. I actually wish I was one of them dons because it must be an easier walk of life. It must be easier. It must be. And I would say that if I supported whatever club, like it must be. It must be. I don't want to hear it from Arteta. The best team didn't lose, bro. PSG, bro, we huffed and puffed. We competed. The best team won, bro. Look what Fabian Ruiz done. I can't remember Hakimi as well. Don't want to hear that, bro. It is what it is. Arteta, the thing that jars me is now you're gonna start doing the Wanyeri starting and this one and that one. You see PSG getting weighed in by Inter. I do think Inter are going to win it, but honest to God, I don't know, man. It'd be not for me, for Luis Enrique. I know it's got nothing to do, but I've watched the documentary. Unfortunately, his young daughter died. The way he looks at football, the way he even spoke about Mbappe fucking off and not buying into what he's doing, how he's got Dembele on song, what he's doing with those players. I got time for Luis Enrique. I ain't got a horse in the race. Oh, please, I called out the right players and you were gaslighting me about Odegaard having a baby. Odegaard's clearly breastfeeding still. My opinion will never change. Arteta, the player, is the same as the manager, good but not great. I don't even need you to be great, bro, because Di Matteo weren't great. Man won champs. Ranieri weren't good. No. Ranieri, you're my guy. Hey, left with a goal. It's calm. I don't want to hear it from boy because you said he was winning the champs. I don't want to hear it from you. I don't want to hear it from you. It's Ranieri season next season. You know, so mad. When's the 14th? When's the 14th? Yeah, I'm going to watch Arsenal's training session at the Emirates. I don't want to go now, you know. And you know what's mad? There's gonna be beer tickets available for the Premier League games now. Bring out a couple merchandise, whatever. No pressure, FC. We're about to go on the craziest run ever, man. It sucks to suck. Can we at least finish second from here? It's not my fault. Arteta goofed the selection in the first leg. No, but it's not your fault, but it's your fault for saying we're gonna win this thing, though. The streets need a body, man. Ah, well, they don't care. In fact, you do care. You don't care how I need you to care. You're incapable of caring how I need you to care. I got a motive for the 26th of May. It will do you some good. What motive? Are you in England? What motive? What motive? What motive? What motive? What motive? Bro, bring up Ranieri. Ranieri is my guy. What motive? What motive? Is it City Splash or whatever it's called? Are you even in England? Ah, well. Where's my green tea? Yeah, I'm in, bro. Wait. I'm not going. Big up Alex. I don't know, man. Listen, anyone that I make content with, big them up. But they have to. Anyone that I make content with that you lot have been getting onto, I've heard about 20 names. Them man got answer for their crimes. It's me, my lawyer, and the judge. I'm only going to jail because I'm an Arsenal fan. Like the judge is gonna look at me. There's mitigating circumstances. My character reference are amazing. Cool. I'm gonna get 2 years, do one. I'll be home in a minute. Make sure you send money on my canteen soon home. I'll be home in a minute. It's cool though, man. Got family in Israel. Can't say anything, bro. I don't want to hear about Odegaard, bro. You're fucking amazing footballer, wonder God, but you're a pussy, old man. Not even with today, just in general, you're a pussy, old man. You're soft. Unfortunately. Arteta's next job, I don't care. But let's say after his contract ends, I think he'll be at Barca in 2030. If the world is still here, once Dolman is playing for England national team. No, man. But what's going to piss me off? One thing I'll say with Arteta, yeah, I'm not saying you're going to be the greatest manager in the world, but I genuinely believe, yeah, you're going to go to another club one day and win champs and prems, and I will look at you like what's going on. Arteta said we've been the best in the competition is crazy. That's great. Best in the competition, didn't win. Last season, best in the Premier League, did not win. Led the league the year before, did not win. That's great stuff. You just don't get it. I'm bored now, man. 100% facts, but I'm just letting you know you're smart to never get roped in. They can't do you for joining the press. Come on. So I don't get upset. This is why I say what I feel and I mean what I say. Like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Oh, what? Can you not still see me? What the fuck? Even the tabs are acting. Arteta ain't learning lessons, car. He's not going to learn them lessons because it's always there, my son. There. You took us back to the Champions League. You got to the semi-finals. More points, this, that. You've had injuries. No worries. There's been injuries. It's okay. It's okay. I don't care, man. They don't care. So why should I care? In fact, no, you do care. I need to stop saying that. You do care. You just don't care how I need you to care. You're incapable of caring to the level I need you to care. Like, some of you ain't got it, bro. Some of you are good youths, you know. Some of you actually care. Some of you are good youths. You're just not what I require you to be. You're what I require you to be, though. Saka scored, didn't it? Night DG don't change, man. Honestly, I'd get Arteta top striker, winger, number 8, then judge him from there. Get him all of that. But, bro, you're being judged now. You were judged tomorrow. You're going to be judged to the day you leave the club. Or whether that's now or in 10 years, you're going to be judged every damn day, praised and critiqued fairly. I don't want to hear that. You always need something else, bro. There's always something. You need something else to cook, bro. You're not showing me enough to say, yeah, today, fine margins, striker, you might have bagged But no. Everybody's on borrowed time. Everyone needs to hold smoke. The one thing I give you, Arteta, we're not quite pussycats. We're shook, but we're not pussycats anymore. One sec, people, man. I need to pee, man. Honestly, I need to pee, man. One sec. I'm still here, man. Well, I'm not still here, but my chair, take it away. Smash the lights. I don't know why, bro. That just because we're all content creators, don't mean we're legends. But I'm not gonna name no names. But there is that, bro. Because when you can banter my club, if you think you can banter me, like I will. I'm only 5'8". I'll crash bare with you. The way I'll crash you, like you won't even hear about it. I'll absolutely crash. All of you suck dick in person. Well, crash you, look. Man, get strangled and dangled and all these things. Don't red me. Don't even try and do this commenting like we're all pally, bro. But everybody can suck their mums, man. You might think I'm a dickhead, bar a few. Like, you can banter my club. You can't banter me. Like, because before I was an Arsenal fan, you get me? We're back, though. We're back now. The chair's going to crash out. Pick up the chair, man. The chair said you was a better team. Look at you. Behave. So if next season Arteta gets a striker winger, I'm not involved in that. My team need a winger, centre mid, left wing additions and all of that. Get him this, that, and the other. I beg you to ask someone else, man. They're not sacking, man, bro. They're not sacking, man. Love for the super chat, my boy. You can't be the best and lose. This fraud is a spreadsheet nerd. I don't give a fuck about XG. He's allergic to winning and football with seasoning. I'm done. I can't believe this man was playing with Ronaldinho and La Masia and all of that. You do. So I'll tell you might not be the. Imagine how Mbappe's feeling. They got to get over the line, man. I can't lie, I don't care no more, man. I care about you lot. We've been here for close to 2 hours now. It's 1:31 a.m. Big up you lot, win, lose, or draw, whether you're an Arsenal fan or you're a troll chatting shit. Big up you lot, man. I'm going to shower, eat, and find my bed, man. And I'll be here tomorrow. At some point, I'll be here, man. I'm going to aim for 10 a.m. I need to do some shit. If I get enough sleep, I'll be here at 10 a.m. If not, we'll be here late evening, afternoon. There's always content in it. There's probably a bag of content that, to be honest, I can't even keep up with the videos that come out. I thank you lot, though, man. Like, because that's the one thing, like, it's just a DGFC thing. Like, us, we're here, in it. Whether you support Arsenal or not, I appreciate you lot, man. So, yeah, man, you lot stay safe, stay blessed. One love, man. We need people with individual brilliance. Like,
against this right back, Charlie.